Welcome to another food adventure with Getting Lost. We are back at Chinatown Complex Food Centre because Chinatown Complex Food Centre have foods like this. Of course this one. And definitely this. So, join me while we explore Chinatown Food Centre. So, let's eat! How to get there? Okay, let's do a quick one here. How do we get there? We are actually at Chinatown MRT station, which is on the northeast line. Okay, you head towards exit A. Okay, then you take the escalator up to the top. And once you get out on top here, you walk straight a bit, and then you need to U-turn back. Okay, so walk down here, head towards the main road, but do not go to the main road. Before the main road, you see there's an alleyway here. Turn left here, and walk straight through. Okay, walk straight through 2 streets until you reach this street, which is Smith Street, and over there is Chinatown Complex. Okay, so cross the road, turn left, and walk straight ahead. You will reach Chinatown Complex, and this is where all the food is. There are more than 200 food stalls here. Yes, that many. So all it takes is from the level 1 of Chinatown complex, you need to take an escalator up to level 2, and at level 2 is where all the food is, and that is where we're going to try more food here at Chinatown Complex Food Centre. Remember, there are more than 200 over stalls of food here. I cannot cover them all, but I will cover my favorites. So let's get to eating with the first dish, the first stall. Let's start off first with this shop here called Ann Chin Popiah. Okay, Ann Chin Popiah shop, they actually made the popiah skin in the shop itself, which is very different from those they normally get from the factory, which is normally hard and dry. So the skin here is thin, clear, soft, and still have a nice chewy texture. Added to that, you put in the ingredients in the popiah itself, which is the stewed turnip combined with like maybe the hard-boiled eggs, lettuce, bean sprouts, which is lightly blanched, peanuts, okay, and then with the chili that is slightly spicy but not too bad. It has a little kick to it, which hangs around the bank of the tongue. Not too bad. Overall, it's packed nicely together and it does not break easily, so which is a very good thing for popiah, that it maintains the structure when you eat it, which this does, and it's a very good popiah. Not to mention that when you bite into it, there's also some crispy bits in it, which adds in extra texture in combination with the vegetables. Very good. A very good popiah. Next up is another favorite of mine, which is a Hill Street fried Kway Teow. Not to be mistaken with the famous one which is in Bedok South. This is which has the same name. This one is in Chinatown Complex Food Centre. Okay, they make good fried kway teow, which is very fragrant, very nice. I come here often to eat it. Here is the fried kway teow itself. What I like about this fried kway teow is when they fry it, which he does fry it very well. He uses a lot of pork lard in the fried kway teow. Portion wise, it's just okay, not too big, just okay only. And when they cook the cockles or siham, it is barely cooked, you know. But when they're cooking the noodles, they use everything he has to flavor the noodles. Like for example, the siham water, you know, he puts that into the noodles to add in the extra flavor into the noodles. Okay, so basically the noodles itself is a bit oily, but it's very moist. Okay. And as you look at it, you can see at the noodles itself, it is not very wet, it's more like the dry type, but it is a very good plate of fried kway teow, very fragrant, and look at that, it hits the spot when you need to have fried kway teow. You know, it just hits you, you know, helps you satisfy the craving for fried kway teow when you need it. But it's a bit oily, but still a very good fried kway teow. Okay, the Claypot location is a bit difficult to reach, but once you get up from the escalator, you walk straight and then you turn left, walk down a bit, and then you turn right again, and then immediately turn left. As you can see, the sign says there's more stores at this location, and directly right ahead is the Claypot rice shop. The name of the shop is called Zhao Claypot rice, and it makes good Claypot rice. Okay, if you come here, be prepared to wait. If you don't come early, you can really wait for half an hour to 1 hour, but it is worth the wait. So if you like Claypot rice, this is a very good Claypot rice. I've eaten this many times and they have not disappointed me. Okay, besides the Claypot rice, they also sell you soup. It's $3 for this big bowl of soup. The soup, they actually did it quite well. They cook the pork ribs a very long time until the cartilage is actually just chewable. You know, it's very soft. You know, and they cook with a lot of ingredients. This soup itself has a very homemade feel to it, and it's full of ingredients. Okay, basically, for your selection of soup, it will be dependent on what they cook that day. So every different day there may be different type of soup available. So you just have to ask the owner there what they have. Okay, so besides this, you can also order a plate of blanched vegetables, simple vegetables. Okay, so basically what you do is, when you reach the shop, you go to the shop owner there, place your order, tell them your table number, and then once the food is ready, they will deliver the Claypot to the table. Okay, and then this is the chives that goes on top of the Claypot, on top of the rice later. So, and besides this, you also have dark soya sauce and oil. Yes, this is important ingredients in the Claypot. Okay, going back to the Claypot, basically what you do is you want to order, if you're hungry, maybe for 2 or 3 people, you can order the $15. It's the big, which is what we ordered, which is the big Claypot. If you order a higher price one, basically they add in either more chicken or more ingredients. They won't add in more rice. Okay, so $15 is the maximum in the sense of the rice amount. Okay, so this is the Claypot itself. Look at that. Look at that. Doesn't it look good? Okay, so basically how they cook Claypot rice is, first they put in the rice, uncooked rice. They cook the rice in the Claypot itself. Okay, once the rice is almost cooked, then they put in the other ingredients on top. Okay, and then they cover it up and then further cook everything together, and boom, deliver to your table before anything gets burnt. Okay, so this is the clay pot itself. Does look good, doesn't it? Before we start, we need to put in some of the oil. Okay, and then of course dark soy sauce. Very important, very important. Then can you hear the bubbling? That's because the clay pot itself is still hot from the fire. Okay, now you're going to scrape it all up. Okay. So basically, before you do anything to the clay pot, you let the clay pot sit for a while, because what you want is you want to have some it's called the burnt rice at the bottom of your clay pot. So before you do anything to it, you do not immediately attack it and put in all the ingredients. You let it cook for a while. Okay, then after that only you put in only you start to put in the soy sauce, the oil, and then you start to stir it in together. And then you make sure you scrape the rice as much as you can off the bottom, because if you do not, those rice will actually burn, which you do not want. You want it to have a nice crispy texture of burnt rice, but you do not want it to actually burn black like charcoal. Okay, so basically now you mix it all up in the rice itself. There will be nice fluffy rice, and they also have burnt rice, which is crispy, nice texture. Add together. When you eat it, the rice then flavored with the dark soy sauce, the oil, and then you also have lapchong, which is Chinese sausage, which adds fragrance, and you also have salted fish, okay, which adds in another pack of flavor, and the chicken itself. Whereas the chicken here is one of the most tender and tasty chicken you can have. Okay, you eat that, it's like melts in your mouth. It is so nice and tender. Woo, 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 woo. If you're eating this, you know what I mean. Okay, this is what happens when you finish everything. You make sure you polish everything off. And one thing you must need to know also, that hear this? It's a metal clay pot. Instead of using the normal clay pot, this one is actually a metal clay pot. But it does the job well. It makes a very, very good and satisfying clay pot rice. So good. Anyway, this is our second adventure to Chinatown Complex Food Centre, and it was a very productive one, don't you think? I'm sure you enjoyed the food. Please come down and try. You must come down and try. And before doing that, click the like, share and subscribe button, and don't forget to join me for the next food adventure. Bye bye.